Hey, what is going on, guys? Alex here, and I decided that I'm gonna be starting development on a new game, or well, I say a new game because I've been working on a bunch of games and I haven't really published any yet. So, so I've tried to make a bunch of video games in the past, and none of them have really worked. I tried making it not a soccer game, but like an indoor football game. And I got like the field. I only ever had one stadium for it, and the game never even worked because it didn't have a very complex script. The ball didn't even move. It would basically like what's the word for it? Not despawn, but there's like another word. It would like distinguish. It would like distinguish it on contact, and there would be like little captions that would say, "This so and so has the ball. So and so player has the ball." Like you would create your own player, and you would play in this one stadium, regardless of what team you played for. It'd be like a PvP triggered thing, like there'd be a team of 11 guys. It would be like 11v11. I don't know if that's how real soccer worked, but I made it that way in my game. Basically, everybody would spawn in like the same area because the spawning system wasn't that good for Roblox. So unfortunately, that was the game engine I was using. So everybody kind of spawned on top of each other, but of course you could jump off. You wouldn't really lose much health because you weren't up that high. Basically, the way it worked is that you had the ball, and then basically the ball would like spawn on top of your head. It was a little weird, but at the time I couldn't implement physics into the ball to make them kick it around because I didn't have a very good script. So unfortunately, the ball would like distinguish, and then it would say like, go over here, hit this goal, and then, well, that was the concept I kind of had at the time, but it never worked out, so I just didn't work on that one. And then I was trying to make like a desert themed game, like based on Breaking Bad, where you'd be in a desert and you'd have all these different shacks you could go to, and you could deliver like the materials to get in the shacks. And I even had some RVs in the game, like fully loaded RVs with interiors, and you could put snacks in them, you could put drugs in them, you could do whatever you wanted. Unfortunately, that one didn't work out very well either. So, but I'm trying this new one. It's called Tetrazoids, and I'm gonna need help on this one because it's gonna involve a lot of scripting, and I'm asking you guys, the community, to help me script the game. It's gonna be on the Roblox, so it's gonna be utilizing the Roblox engine. But basically, I need a bunch of people. No, I don't want this to be an open world game or anything like that. But I want it to have I want it to be a purely level game, but I want it to have some RPG elements as well. Being in it's going to be playing on Roblox, and Roblox is kind of made for those RPG element games. Basically, I want somebody to help me with customization, character customization, because I don't want to use the Roblox avatars. I want my server to be strictly like like the superhero servers, like isn't there a Marvel server that I played on a while back? I want to have a customization system similar to that, where you choose a preset avatar, but then you can customize them as you go along. And basically what I want it to be is like a customized your own ship, and the ship would be like the level thing, like somebody's custom level almost, but it would be their ship. It's kind of, I know the concept sounds weird, but it basically that would be their custom level. And then you could customize your ship, of course, but then when you went to I don't know what you would call it on a spaceship. Like, I would almost consider it like the same as like the captain of a ship, like the captain's deck. Well, basically, you'd go to the captain's deck, and basically you would be able to trigger ship wars, and it would be almost like a deathmatch thing. Well, not a deathmatch thing, but not ships versus ships, but like asteroids. And basically, what would happen is, or tetrazoids. So I would like it to be a combination of Tetris and Space Invaders, but it would be called Tetrazoids because the the test or the tech or the Tetris pieces would essentially be the asteroids. But I would need somebody to like be able to script in the Tetris acting as asteroids and how the physics would look. And basically, I don't know. I just think it would be a really fun game mode. You wouldn't be like interacting with other players in that mode. Like you wouldn't be destroying other players' ships and stuff. Because I mean, if your ship has it looks really like complex, like how would you be able to figure out how that would look in gameplay and design all the crashing physics for all those kinds of shit. So I really want it to be just strictly like you trying to get through the asteroids and basically like have your own custom set timer. So like you can set like, do I want to be in an asteroid war for however many minutes? Kind of like the game Slither.io. It would almost turn into Slither.io. So it become once you trigger the Tetrazoid like mini game, I guess you would call it, and try to see like basically you would get XP basically as long as you're able to survive without being hit by one Tetrazoid, not one, because if you hit one you die. I don't know, maybe I'll change it to like where the health bar, the normal Roblox health bar. But I would kind of want that part of the game to not be 3D. I want it to be 2D, like Slither.io, like when you're playing as the snake. So that's where I kind of want it to go. I want to be a combination of a 2D and 3D game. I don't know if that's possible with Roblox, but if it's not, maybe you guys could help me create a script for a simulated like Tetris pieces that look like asteroids. And basically, if it hits like a certain part of the screen, then you're dead. But I don't know. I just think it would be really nice if you guys could help me make this game possible. I would like that to be called Roblox Tetrazoids or something like that. Something along those lines. Utilize the Roblox engine. But anyways, I really hope you guys can help me with this. As you guys know, well, I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if I ever really talked about this, but I do have a passion to one day become a video game developer. So I really hope you guys can help me fulfill that dream somehow by maybe helping me create a script for this game to run all the stuff. Because at this point in time, I do not have a high-end enough. I don't exactly have a gaming computer to help me figure this stuff on my own. Like heck, if at least maybe 5 of you somewhere out there can get on board, that would make me really happy. I'll start building the foundation and stuff, like the way I want the idea for it, like some of the basic stuff. Like I don't know what I'll work on. Like probably like some of the. Again, this isn't in development yet, but I'm gonna start development probably tonight or something. But I'm basically I'll start like how the level looks, like the space and stuff. I'll work on that because I know how I've been working on Roblox for a few months now, and I know how to map out textures and stuff. So that's pretty much the only thing I'm good at, but I would literally need somebody else to create like the 3D engine and how like customizing your ship would look like. And the Tetrazoids, which are essentially asteroids, but they look like Tetris pieces from the game Tetris. I don't know how to do all that physics stuff. So if you guys could really help me, I'd be more than happy to let you on board with my game. Just friendly on Roblox. What's my gamer tag? My gamer tag is Tall Scale Games. I believe the T, it's capital T and then lowercase ALL and then a lowercase s, or no, an uppercase s and then lowercase CALE and then uppercase G and then AMES, no spaces or anything like that. So of course, if you guys want to add me on Roblox, that would be the best way to do so. So yeah, without further ado, guys, I really like to make this a possibility. I would like to make it a really fun server. So if you guys could help me, again, this is going to be about flying a ship, but within like a Tetris universe. So it's supposed to look like comical. It's not supposed to look like outer space or anything. But the real socialization within the game is going to be, of course, being within the ships and socializing with other players. It's gonna be a social aspect of the game. But yet, when you're in the ship and you're shooting at asteroids, you're not fighting against other ships and other players. I wanted to make a very friendly game, and I don't want to make it a game where players hate each other. I know that may sound a little stupid and a little bit silly, that players can't blow up other players and you can't have ship wars, but I want to make it a game where there's a lot of action going on, but then you're leveling up and you're customizing your ship, your spaceship in outer space. I don't want to make this into a space exploration game or anything like that. I want it to be strictly, the main point of the game is playing this Tetrazoid mini game where these asteroids that look like Tetrises are hitting you and stuff. But then you can upgrade your, and then you get XP when, surviving longer or something like that. I'll have to figure out how the XP system will work. Maybe it'll be like every per thing you dodge, you get XP, and then maybe the bigger blocks, like maybe a chunk that has like 2 on the side, and then I would like a procedurally somebody who can create like a procedurally generated Tetris pieces that come flying at you, just like in the real Tetris game. But of course, it would be 3G, or not 3G, 3D, and it would be procedurally generated. I'd like somebody to create like a procedurally generated logic system, I guess you would call it, and then maybe somebody that can make an explosion effect. I'm not asking for 1,000,001 explosion effects, just one explosion effect. Or maybe if I can have somebody create like a physics system where either A, somebody can create like a physics system where the Tetris pieces can disperse, or one where they just disperse but they don't go flying, they just disperse, and then there's like a little explosion animation. I really don't care. It would be really who's based. I don't want any haters when developing this game. So yeah, like, comment, rate, and subscribe if you want to get on. Well, if you want to get on board, or either you want to get on board or you just like this video. I don't really care, but I don't know if I'd be paying anybody necessarily. It depends how good your scripting is, I guess. But yeah, other than that, without further ado, like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And the way I would probably promote players is probably players that play on PS4 via a community page. So yeah, I'll have to get that worked out. But other than that, like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and peace. Have a great day and night. Pause button. Oh, why isn't it not stopping? Okay, I'm